Welcome to Good Morning Evangel. I'm your host, Madison Proben. Here's today's news. In the Missouri elections on November 6th, Republican Josh Hawley and Democrat Claire Michalski were the party nominees for the Senate seat. Josh Hawley won the Senate seat for the Missouri with 51.5% of the votes. On a national scale, the Democratic Party won the House 225 to 197 against the Republican Party. The next United States election will be the presidential election in 2020. Voters will select presidential electors who in turn will elect a new president and vice president through the Electoral College or re-elect the incumbents. If you have not yet registered to vote, you can get registered at vote.org to participate in local and nationwide elections. The smell of roasted turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy is wafting the air of homes all across America. So you would think. According to Feeding America, 1 in 8 Americans struggle with hunger. This Thanksgiving, organizations such as Meals on Wheels, Salvation Army, Convoy of Hope, and Ozarks Food Harvest are providing opportunities to serve the community for Thanksgiving. Meals on Wheels and Ozarks Food Harvest delivers Thanksgiving dinners to individuals and families that cannot afford to purchase dinner for themselves. Salvation Army has local kitchens where homeless individuals can grab a warm plate for dinner on Thanksgiving. These organizations work to make a difference in Missouri and across America. They are always looking for volunteers to help deliver and serve meals. One Thanksgiving meal can make the world a difference. The once polluted industrial corridor near Jordan Creek is being transformed into a lush greenways trail. The trail will be accessible to the community for runners, bikers, and hikers. The project broke ground Wednesday, November 7th, and is expected to be completed late 2019. The location of the greenway was once a rail yard and train engine repair facility that produced pollution and waste on the land. This turnaround will help restore the area and protect nature. Brownfield's program coordinator with the city of Springfield expressed that they have completed more than $2 million in environmental cleanups in the area of Missouri. This Greenway project is funded by a recreational trails grant of $250,000 to the Missouri Department of Natural Resources. Looking for something fun to do for the holidays? Branson, Missouri holds one of the top 10 amusement parks in the USA, and they are best known for the way that they deck out for Christmas. Silver City is the place to visit this Christmas season. The variety of Christmas shows, activities, and rides and parades brings the park to life. Not to mention that Silver City has 6.5 million lights decorating the whole park. After spending the day at the park, make sure to check out the wide assortment of entertainment and shopping in Branson. In honor of Veterans Day this past Sunday, Wonders of Wildlife invited injured veterans to scuba dive in their aquarium on Thursday, November 8th. This surreal experience provided relief for the veterans and helped ease some veterans' post-traumatic stress disorder. Veteran Bailey of St. Jacobs, Illinois, said that he had 8 plates and 64 screws holding his ribcage together, so he is always in pain. However, when he was underwater, he didn't have any pain. He was able to move around free, and he felt amazing. Bailey was among 7 other veteran divers that were able to participate in the scuba diving experience. A St. Louis-based program called Life Waters, which is a nonprofit organization, sponsored this experience for these disabled veterans. Life Waters helps veterans with severe injuries overcome their disabilities by learning to scuba dive. Let's look at today's weather. So in our current conditions, it is snowing and 34 degrees. Looking at this afternoon, it's going to continue to snow, and then going into this early evening, the snow will stop and it'll be cloudy with a high of 35 degrees. Looking tonight, the sky is going to clear up and it's going to be a low of 18 degrees. And then looking in the 6-day forecast, Tuesday, it's going to be sunny with a high of 32. On Wednesday, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 40 and low of 24. Thursday, it's going to be cloudy with a high of 42 and a low of 29. Looking to this weekend, it looks like it's going to be in high 40s or in low 50s. It's going to be sunny on Friday with a low of 31, and on Saturday, it's going to be partly sunny with a low of 24. That's it for the weather. After the break, join me and Austin Ryle for a soccer demonstration.
campus where students encounter a living Christ.
Guys, we're living the best years of our lives at Evangel University. This year's gonna be the best one yet.
We all have a need to experience life with others, to not be just another face in the crowd, but to have a small community we can call family. We need to receive individual guidance from the wise and be sharpened by those we live with from day to day. We treasure the traditions of those who have gone before us and form lasting friendships with those who cross our path, knowing that the skills, the memories, and the relationships we formed will journey with us, no matter where we go. Evangel University.
Hello and welcome back to Good Morning Evangel. I have with me here today Austin Reinhold, who is the captain of the soccer team. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So I know that actually your dad is the coach of the soccer team. How has that been this past season?
It's been interesting. I've told a lot of people who have asked me. It's a unique kind of pressure because he's been my dad, so he's seen me play since I was 2 years old.
Oh, yeah.
And so he knows when I'm playing my best and when I'm not. And he'll yell at me if I'm not.
It definitely adds a new pressure to the game.
It does for sure. So
what has been your favorite part of the season?
I think, you said my dad was the coach, and I think getting that first win was probably my favorite part. It was against Clark, and it was at home. And, the team ran out, celebrated. It was in overtime. So it was kind of just a fun atmosphere, fun time to win.
That's awesome. So on the team, what position do you specifically play?
I play outside mid on the left side of the field.
All right, awesome.
So lots of running.
That's great. So I know with like your training and everything, you guys have to learn how to juggle and dribble. So can you just explain to us the best ways to learn how to juggle for beginners?
Yeah, so for learn to juggle for a beginner, you can kind of just get a ball and just bounce it. And then as it comes up, just take a touch in between every bounce. And then as you get comfortable with that and as you can do it pretty consistently, you can change it and go, two in between and build up. Or you can kind of play a game with yourself where you go, one touch and then two, and then just keep going up as you switch feet.
That's awesome. So how many times have you been able to juggle in a row?
Just shy of 3,000, actually.
Really? How did that happen?
It was kind of a fluke. I mean, I've put in a lot of work and all and tried to develop my skill, but I just all of a sudden one day was juggling out at a local field and just went on a roll. And I had a friend around me who played here. He's the former captain. Mm-hmm. And he was protecting me from balls that would come flying at me and stuff. And I would see him out of the corner of my eye, dive like a goalkeeper, keeping the balls away because he knew I was up really high and didn't want it to end.
Mm-hmm. That's a great friend. So how did you feel once you actually got, when you ended, because I know you made it past, or 3,000, and then obviously you stopped. So.
Yeah, it was kind of the ball dropped and it wasn't like a celebration. It was just kind of wow, I just did that and now I'm really tired because I'd been juggling for probably 25 minutes straight.
That's a long time. So along with juggling, I know you guys like to practice some tricks. Can you show us a quick trick?
Yeah, one of my favorites to do is just catching it on my neck if I can get it. Oh. Sometimes, you can only do it when people are not watching, but sometimes it works. You can sometimes get down, maybe do some push-ups. Just fun stuff with that.
Yeah, that's so fun. Thank you. Do you know any other little quick tricks you can show us?
Yeah, I can go. This is called Around the World. Just like that.
Well, thank you so much, Austin, for joining us. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. And that is it for Good Morning Evangel. See you next time.